Aaron, you hinge your sword into this door as water fills up the room that you're in, right into that opening that Sage made, and you break through the door. As soon as you break through this wood, the water rushes through. Everybody make me a strength save.
I need a story about how this elemental saved.
Yeah, I need to know, how does a whole fire elemental survive better than everyone against the water, gushing, knocking everyone over? That is some bullshit.
Johanna has 1 HP.
Whose turn is it?
Alright.
Yeah,
Aaron.
Aaron.
Alright. I say, alright, with a deep growl, I say, I'm sorry, Captain.
But you're fired.
Oh, God!
Terrible. How do you do this?
Worst.
You're fired. So, I'm gonna grab the zombie.
Yeah.
Chuck him at the fire.
All right. Roll strength with advantage. I'm going to contest it as a zombie. I assume you get up on everything.
Oh God, no! Why?
17 from me.
You
I'm also
bitch.
very, very disappointed about the lack of zombie noises you've been making. Or not been making. There we
I'm
go.
so proud of you, Sage. You
Oh,
pull at the
pain.
zombie and you just
Pain.
feel, you know, dead weight.
Yeah.
I always talk about dead weight. This is literally it. You pull and his arm is just so full of rigor mortis that just skin slaps off on your hand, and he just
Ew,
his
gross.
bony hand is just there. So
Oh,
that's
that's
your
so
action.
gross. That's so gross.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Got
I'm
so
scared.
morbid so fast.
Yeah, why would death get morbid?
I didn't know Andre would roll a 17. I don't know.
Does that sound like something I'd do?
I'm fully
Alright,
mortified.
alright, that's failed.
Man, I've seen dead bodies, but yikes.
I throw a wet blanket. I just throw one of the wet blankets to Tegan, right?
All right.
That's all.
As your free action.
That's
Zombie's turn. With that, as you pull off his hand, he rolls to hit at you. I don't think a 9 with a zombie's pluses would hit you. That's 9 plus
He strokes your cheek gently.
3, 12. Yeah. With a skeletal hand, he basically just touches your chest. And that's
It's
its
really
turn.
fighting like a zombie, though. Let's be honest.
It's fighting like a
expect a
zombie that used to
Water
care
bloated
about you.
corpse to be packing a punch.
I mean, I wish the zombies in the zombie games I've played were like that, but
This zombie obviously doesn't want to hit this man.
he has
Tegan, your turn.
memories.
My turn?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to use the sword on the flamey flame again and hope to God that I hit.
Roll to hit.
I really hope I hit.
Okay.
Oh God, I hate it here. That
What do you roll?
misses.
4, yeah,
4.
definitely.
I'm not even
have
gonna
your-
bother adding.
you have
That
your regular
definitely misses.
What's
You
your
have your regular
strength?
actions and so.
Use a blanket. Yeah, just smother it. Get rid of it.
Can I do that?
You
Yeah.
have to roll a grappling check
Channel me.
Oh,
against me.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't he'll roll anything.
Probably you won't roll. good
all right.
at
Just
it.
make sure that Sage and Gilana stay alive. In the meantime, I'll try that. So roll a grappling check.
Yeah.
D20 again, right?
Yeah.
Plus
I
my
also,
strength.
I also want to note that I love that how Aaron, like encountering his like dead teammates,
don't-
has the emotional range of Kratos from God of War.
Kratos.
That would just be
alright.
10.
So Tegan, you rolled a 10. If you look at my roll, you'll see where it's a 20, a natural 20.
You absolute ass. I shouldn't have listened to you guys. I really
don't
shouldn't
know why you
have.
keep rolling against me. I
That's on me.
have
Y'all should
good
not
dice rolls.
have made me do that.
I said nothing.
And like, I don't know what happens, but like I have terrible dice rolls for a stretch and then good ones for a grip. So with a nat 20, Tegan, I'll say that blanket as well as you catches fire as you enter the space of the fire elemental.
Gonna use it on myself now. Whose idea was this? I was just gonna say if I catch fire, I douse myself with the blanket, but no, we're both on fire. That's
Oh shit.
ass. You absolute stinky ass poo.
So there's a 9
hate it
fire
here.
damage as Tegan goes to 1 HP.
No.
No. One? That's
Right.
not right.
I have you
That's
at
not
1.
right. I was at 16 HP.
That was before taking
I've been
6
taking
damage from
notes
the
every
fall.
time.
You took half damage from the bludgeoning water.
I didn't fall.
Yeah, the
I did
force
not.
of the water. Half damage to whoever.
Oh, she took half damage?
Yeah.
Well, hot shit.
Yeah. I should not have channeled at all. I should have just stayed as logical. So I'm at not good.
Fire
I
elemental's
would be
turn.
dead if you didn't. So.
Fire elemental is here, Aaron. I might just take a quick swipe it. Tegan is right in front of it. And you did try to hug it with a blanket.
With my turn alone.
The 22 hit.
No.
What was
Can
it,
I,
nine?
can I use my reaction to jump in front of mom?
All right, you know what? What I'm going to do? This is going to hit any one of you. I usually roll to see who would hit. No, screw it. I already committed. Tegan, 22 to hit.
Can I not use my reaction?
On the bright side, we have not seen any of Tegan's past memories yet.
We
so.
can't bring her back.
Welcome to this magic world. I lost a part of me. Got wrapped up with this magic girl. I hope my heart can feel just a little too much for you. And I'm thinking about us a little too much for you. And I'm thinking it won't work.
Tegan, 22 to hit.
Can I not use my reaction?
On the bright side, we have not seen any of Tegan's past memories yet.
We
so.
can't bring her back. Oh, wait,
Yeah,
that's not.
yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can.
Of course you can.
Hey, Tegan, guess what? You're taking a second trip.
So with
This is what I get for listening to you absolute monk. God
I don't
damn
know
it.
why you
I
tried a
really-
blanket. I'm so
I also hope that I'm not included in that because I was not included in whatever decision.
I'm so confused
I
as to
really
why you
shouldn't
used a
have.
blanket instead of hitting this thing. But you know what? Listen,
But she did try to hit
It's
it.
me, man. It's
Oh, the
me.
sword
I
was
did
up.
try to hit it.
all right, Tegan goes.
Wait,
down
hold
past-
on. Wait,
yeah,
wait.
Yes.
Me using the blanket, would that have counted as a full action?
Yeah. Your
Yeah, so
attack
grab-
against this creature.
Yes, I'll grab.
Oh.
All right, so Tegan, you try to hit it with a blanket, immediately caught flames as the blanket, you saw the elemental flare up, the blanket dries, and you get hit with a blast of flames. Enraged and fiery, it turns back at you and just rakes fire across through your armor, and you get a familiar feeling of that the armor heating up, and you fall to
Yep.
the ground. The good news is that you fall in water and you will no longer have the flames
Fire
actively
at
on you.
least.
The fire elemental is also in water and does not like that one bit. It is your turn, Gilana.
How far
So
away?
we don't get to go down memory lane.
I mean, you don't have to do any saving throws as yet, but what do you think of as you fall to the ground?
Well, basically what I said. This is what I get for listening to them.
Like singed here and everything, and like, those motherfuckers.
My scarf is probably ruined. This was hard to get. I loved my scarf so much, and it's just in shambles. That's great.
Gilana, it is your turn.
Just kill it.
Absolute asswipe rolling in that 20. I hate it here.
I have not rolled the hell. I'm 15. It's so long.
What's the distance between Fireboy and me?
Nice, bro.
Distance between Fireboy and you, you're right up there with Tegan on the ground. It's between you and Tegan, but you can get to Tegan without it getting an opportunity attack.
I also should have a med kit in my bag. Just
Kill it. You can save
I,
her.
I also have one, so it's okay.
Yeah.
No, but
Kill it.
yeah, but you can just look through my what has not been singed by the fire and try and revive.
We still need a check for that.
The
By the
thing
time Andre, but
no,
No, that's fine.
like I want to kill it. The thing is, if I miss,
No, try and kill it. Can you knock an arrow or something?
no,
Any amount of damages.
If you miss, Sean can still go. If Sean misses, you got me.
All right then.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Okay, don't bother with me. Focus on the thing first. Get rid of
will
the.
It will not take long for me to switch weapons, right?
You were going without shields or no? You can just go to any weapon you'd like.
Okay, because I was going to use a +1 dagger instead.
You can.
Yes.
You fully can.
Dagger? Shit, there's no dagger like 1d4 damage or some shit like that.
1d4 plus 1.
+1.
Plus-
Plus
Plus your
Colossus.
dex.
Yeah.
Plus Colossal Slayer.
But but why don't you use a bow and arrow? If you
Yeah,
attack,
you would have to take an opportunity attack.
to use a bow and
Lana,
arrow.
tell me real quick what you're doing.
Sorry, I would have to take an opportunity attack if I
To
use the one.
use the bow and arrow unless you're doing it with disadvantage from this closer range.
Oh, shit.
So,
You know,
right.
You're
Go ahead.
going down anyways, just take a regular melee swing with the dagger with the +1. You're going
All
down
right.
it.
The thing is that, all right. Remember the
Don't
last
go
time?
into it. Tell me what you do.
No, that's last time I took a swing. I took damage from heat. So the best thing for me to do would be to use the arrow with disadvantage.
Or
You
throw a
still-
throwing axe.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I don't. We can't afford you to catch fire because if your HP is low too and you knock out, we're all bone.
yep.
I'll just have to force
So
feed.
don't do that. Try and
I'll just have
preserve
to
yourself.
force feed
Don't worry
her,
too much about
Goodberry.
lifeless body.
All right. So rolling with disadvantage, right?
okay, you're using the arrow?
Yeah.
Not the throwing axe.
That's what
Alright.
I wanted to know. Like the last time I used the axe, I took the damage before I swung, right?
Throwing
No.
axe.
I took the damage while I swung or after I swung.
When you hit, you take your damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then.
Okay, swing
All right.
fire.
Okay, so then I'll use the axe.
The axe?
Or the throwing axe.
All right. Now you're confusing.
No, go ahead. Do what you're doing. Just tell me what you're doing and I'll live with it.
You're gonna die.
Please,
All right,
for the love
I roll with
of
this.
God, don't die. Do whatever you can as long as you don't die. All
What
right.
are you hitting it with? Just tell me what you're doing it with and I'll go ahead.
I roll what do you call it? Gilhana rolls disadvantage, so that's a 2 plus proficiency is 4.
No, you don't hit it with a 4.
Oh, okay, then with that 4.
What
So
were you
it is
hitting it with?
basically-
I'm-
The arrow.
I was hitting it, yeah.
Because the arrow would be what is at disadvantage. Okay, so you just don't hit this thing. You're doing anything free action movement?
Can I use my free action to drop a Goodberry in Gilhana? No.
Stage, your turn.
No.
My turn. Yeah, I need to kind of help myself right now. I'm gonna cast False Life.
Wait, I think I know what I want to do with my free action. Sorry.
All right. False life give you how much?
It gives me 1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points.
All right, roll.
Still a good distance away, though, aren't you?
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, the last time I was a good distance away, random bullshit happened that I nearly died.
Go ahead and
Yeah,
roll
but
it.
you're not in immediate danger, unlike the rest of us.
3, 4.
Whatever.
So you get 7 temporary HP.
Yes.
All right, so that happens. What are you doing with your movement and free action?
movement and free action. How far are they from me right now?
15 feet.
Oh, we're only 15 feet?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Don't move away. I move away.
Yeah, I would definitely. Where is Tegan in regards to everybody else?
Right beside
Everybody
me.
else is bunched up together.
Everyone's bunched up together. So if I go there, I will get set on fire.
I mean, not really, but whatever.
I don't know what the
Care you at
answer
all.
means.
Yeah. You'll see.
We'll see. I don't like that
Oh,
answer.
that-
Reaction. What do I have? Do I still have my my wet bed cot?
Yeah.
Bed roll. Cool. Can I throw it?
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna throw it at the fire elemental.
Nope, you can't do that. Not as an attack.
Can I throw it above the fire elemental? Let
Sure.
gravity do the
It goes
attack?
above the fire elemental and lands in the water. You doing anything with your movement?
Jesus. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to. I'm sorry.
Oren, what's up?
Um.
Oh, where are
Yeah.
you moving to?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Huh?
Where you
I'll
say
have, to
moving
move,
to? Sage?
I'll have to move 30 feet back if there's space.
There's no
but,
30 feet back. You just went 15 feet from a waterfall to get here.
I'm so confused about what the actual geography is.
Yeah, wasn't he 60 something?
So you
Yeah.
guys were, it's a 60-foot long hallway. You guys got washed 30 feet down. Sage got washed he was at the very end, so you got washed to the edge. Walked up, went 15 feet closer to you guys, and are doing what now?
I don't understand though, because I didn't get washed away. I was holding to the door, and the fire elemental was closest to me. So how is everyone in range of it?
Oh, well, that is me forgetting that I should not have let y'all hold on to the door. I should have brought you
You
just safely.
specifically said I held on to the
did.
door. That means I did not get swept away, and I should not be as close.
You
We have to
should not
recalibrate.
be as
Elemental
close.
didn't get swept away either, or the zombie.
The zombie, me, and the fire elemental were the only ones that stayed put.
Oh, because that doesn't change much except that the others would be further away from you guys.
Yeah, so the others shouldn't be able to take fire
Fire
damage because they should be far away enough from the elemental. So they shouldn't be a fire damage thing to worry about for everyone else. I was in the way of it.
What I will tell you guys, you'd have observed it long enough. You guys only get set on fire when this thing moves towards you. You can't
Okay.
move towards it fully freely. Like nobody has done that, but only when you've hit
Oh
it.
yeah, I did run past it and not
Yeah.
get on fire.
So
They did feel
not much
heat, but yeah,
changes.
that's true.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
How much space is to the left or right of me?
Not much. It's like 20 feet space.
Move away from the edge.
Yep. I'll move away from the edge.
You're as far as
20
you can get from the edge without being closer to any other danger.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you're just right there.
Jesus.
All right. Oren,
yeah.
what you up to?
Right. So
Yeah.
with advantage at the fire elemental. First things first.
All right, you can roll to hit. You
That
hit
is yeah, I hit that. Yeah.
with that 15 you hit, yeah.
Mhm. Bops.
Roll
Plus
damage.
9 plus 5, 14.
All right, how do you want to do this?
All right. I'll take the sword, turn it to the side, and whack the torch from the middle of it. Let's whack it like that, like I'm playing baseball.
All right.
All right.
And you see the torch in the middle of it out fully as it hits against the water and falls down.
Right. And now, since I just reduced this HP to 0,
Mm-hmm.
I'll turn around
Yeah.
and swing against the zombie.
Roll to hit while I ensure that you are able to do that with Great Weapon Master. The feat that you have taken. When you score a critical hit, or reduce a creature's. Okay, yeah, all right.
And I'm gonna assume the zombie is close to Tegan as
Yep.
well, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Was fully planning to kill her if you guys didn't heal her and spent time doing this. So make sure you hit.
Wait, hold on. I was healed.
No, I was going to say I was going to kill you for them not healing you. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Oh, okay. Of course. Imagine styling the cleric like this. I save people so many times that they just let me die. Like,
just let her die.
Okay.
Let's go.
Not let her die. You failing on the way and burning to death would not have been saving you.
If Gillian can heal her, I'll just force feed her a good berry. That's my plan.
That's a whole action, but let's go.
I'm not doing it right now.
Get rid of the zombie.
Please roll to hit the zombie.
Yeah. There we go.
You hit with any of those rolls. Okay. Roll damage. And roll good. 5 plus what?
5 plus 5, 10.
10. All right. So here's the annoying thing about zombies, which, guys, is seriously, you're going to hate me. More. So zombies, if damage reduces the zombies to 0 HP, it can make a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 5 plus the damage taken. That's 5 plus what? Oh, unless the damage is radiant or from a critical hit. So this is where radiant damage actually affects zombies. So 5 plus what was the damage you did?
5.
Plus
10 overall. 10 overall.
So 15 overall. You did 5 plus 5, and then it adds 5 to the DC of it. So I'm doing a Constitution saving throw as a zombie. That's 7, no matter what a plus as a zombie. I don't think it's going to be enough to save. So you fully are in.
One thing though, if I reduce this HP to 0, that would give me another attack.
What would you like to attack in this room currently?
No. If it's saved, I would get another attack, wouldn't I?
Ah, that's a good point. You would have.
All right.
That's lit.
So after I play the fire elemental, I look around at my old captain, but like just like you taught me, Cap. One shot, one kill. Off with his head.
Oh my gosh. I'm so proud of. And with that,
I feed Tegan a good berry.
Hold on, you can't do that yet. Tegan, it is your turn. So you can't see this, but Oren seeing you on the ground and seeing everybody just swing and miss or like do magic on themselves. Oren turns around, sees the fire elemental looking at you, brings down his sword on it, crushing it into the water and putting out the torch. Looks around at the zombie that's shambling, finally giving up against shambling on him and shambling towards you. He finally just hits the zombie's head right off. His old captain, the bloated corpse of it. Tegan, as you lie in this water, the current is drifting you a bit, but not too much at the moment. Can you make a death save for me, please?
D20,
roll
right?
my D20, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. A 5.
And I fail. Nice.
With a 5, Tegan, that would be a death save failure. Can you tell me for Tegan?
What?
Just want you flashback way back. Can you tell me when was at the last, a time when Tegan was disappointed? The last time she was disappointed before. No.
Disappointed?
Yeah.
I would say that the earliest memory of disappointment I have was when I would say when Tegan was young, she along with her parents were on a sugar plantation being slaves, you know, human slaves and stuff. And me getting, you know, like a bunch of clerics and other religious people are around looking for potential recruits. So I hear them after knowing the excitement of me finding out that I'll actually be taken away from this plantation and actually raised to be something useful. I think I was under the impression, or I was given the impression that my parents would be able to accompany with it. And then before I know it, I'm being taken away, no sign of my parents, no ability to say goodbye, and I'm just, damn, are you
Holy
kidding?
shit.
That kind of likes. Hey man, the life of a slave is not a fun one, okay? We get snatched from our families all the goddamn time. So I remember just like this deep-seated like sadness and disappointment from people who brought me such hope initially. And then just, oh damn, there was a catch. That kind of vibe, you know.
I
And
remember 12 years a slave. They got the slave and they separated her from her kids. And then the woman was like, you know, she's been crying for 3 days. She needs to get over it. The lady, I was like, you just sold her kids separate from her.
yeah.
Do be like that.
The
And I would say
D&D
she was
version of
about
the
6. I'd say she was about 6 years old, probably.
so here's the thing.
And she never had expectations ever again.
Well, she did today.
Do you think I
But
put up-
luckily, you guys didn't let her fully die. Because I even have a table here with like the questions I'll ask based on your role. And it just so happens that number 5 is disappointment. And it is now Gilana's turn.
Drop a good berry in that bitch.
So do you want to rephrase that in a
Joanna to
better...
the rescue party.
drop a good berry in my mommy.
So Gilhana,
wakes
you
up
kneel
and-
down, and Tigan, your last memory was of being severely disappointed.
And
But
then you wake up to the Gilhana.
Gilhana fully has her hand in your mouth, just like shoving a mushed up gooseberry down there.
This is the comfort.
It's like Gil Hanna and I are kneeled over her while Gil Hanna is doing this. Nice shocking surprise to see.
All right, guys. You have the body of the dead captain. You're completely out of initiative right now. Good job, guys. You solved my heat room.
We had better get a big, thick ass HP boost for this absolute bonkers bull that we just survived.
Can I tell you something? Like, I was purely ready to try and out that torch out of idleness. When I got the vase of water, I just didn't do it because I heard about the room and climbing.
Good planning. Okay. I'm glad it
Would that
turned
have
out how it
worked?
did. This is exactly good. Sage, you marked off that last spell slot? That other spell slot, I should say.
Hold on.
And I just groggily wake up like,
Oh, I'm alive.
Yes, I did.
Egan is probably going to be upset that before I outed her,
Did I?
outed Paige first.
I had 2. I'd used.
I'm just like, I just
Shadow.
kind of feel my
Offline.
face. It kind of hurts.
It fully
Yeah, yeah.
I
did.
feel my
Just
hair.
a bit.
It's shorter, definitely shorter.
You're
Uh,
very burned.
my scarf basically doesn't exist
All right.
anymore.
So,
And then I realize that my scarf doesn't exist, and I'm like, God damn it.
dude,
I stand up and I look around like I'm gone for 5 seconds and you guys almost die.
almost fully die. So you guys also notice that the captain's body is floating there. Give me 2 seconds. I mean, I'll just give you guys 2 seconds for the mandatory. No mandatory.
I wanted to
loot?
make a comment on something.
Or what?
A quick what?
I wanted to
Sorry?
make a comment
I
on
would like
something real
to,
quick, though.
Go ahead.
Sorry, the lag, it makes it hard to tell who's speaking, because when it's quiet, I talk, and it turns out that the lag makes my voice go in after. Sorry.
Okay.
But I'm just realizing that this is basically deja vu to day 1, where I managed to just barely save Sage to some degree. I conk out, and then Gilana saves me.
The snake eating its own tail. Sage actually noticed that your snake has started eating its own tail in anxiety.
Oh no.
You look around and you realize that the water is rising in this room. You guys, so there's the captain's body right here. It's about to float away. The head has long gone. You go in its pocket, and there is another stone.
Oh, that's why. That's why.
It matches the one you have.
So you see the water is rising, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, I wanted to
in the room. We got to go.
Elements torch and see if there's anything special about it.
What? Oh.
I wanted to inspect the fire elemental torch and see if there's anything special about it.
All right. It is fully magic. As you inspect it, it kind of flickers open, flickers a light again.
Is that a good thing?
I mean, meh.
I would like Gilana, pass that torch to me for a second.
All right, I'm gonna pass the torch. Whoa.
Yeah. While they're doing that, Andre, I think I deserve to look after myself a little bit as well, since I'm always looking out for everyone else. Can I use my last spell slot to heal my goddamn self?
Please, Cookie. Please. I mean, I know a barbarian will have your back, and Gilhana will have a good barbarian hand. You need to get them. This is exactly what Tekwani says. Tekwani boys come back to
Because here's the thing: even if something stupid happens and people start to die again, as long as I'm around, even if I don't have any spell slots left, I have spare the dying.
Yeah.
And 1 HP is better than nothing. And as long as I can reach the person, I can resurrect them. If I go down, I'm boned.
0 HP, which
Everyone's
is better
boned.
than nothing.
So I think, yeah. So I think I'm going to cast.
So your literal last spell slot, you can just roll the healing.
Cure wounds, right?
Huh?
I want to use cure wounds. Yeah, I want to use cure wounds.
Even better. Just tell me the roll. You guys can tell me when you start leaving this room.
Okay. There's a rune on the torch, right?
Yeah.
I'm just loading it real quick.
Let's get that down. Also, I'm casting prestidigitation just to snuff that little flame, just in case.
Good stuff. A quick arcana roll while you do that. With advantage since it's wet.
All right.
1d8. 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
Jeez. 2 and 7 plus 4. So that's 11.
7 plus 4, 11. Okay, it's flickers a bit. You still see embers on it, but it's not burning.
Oh, thank God. Plus my spellcasting.
Yeah, Sage is gonna like put this upside down into the water. So
it's, you have.
Hold on, Andre.
I give him a wet blanket.
Since I have all of those.
Oh, Prince says he wraps the torch in a wet blanket. Go ahead.
Nice. Oh, Andre, you need to help me calculate since I have all of those fancy schmancies going on with my life cleric crap. You know, I rolled a 7 out of 8.
Yeah.
But
not bad.
Yeah, I know there's more stuff going on.
All right, so it's a level 1 spell slot. I think you add the spell slot level to it. Disciple of Life when you cast. Okay, so you get to add 2 plus the spells level. So that's 3 already. Plus the 7-year-old, that's 10. Plus your wisdom, which is 4, 14. So with a healing word to yourself, what do you say as this healing word to yourself?
It's not really healing word. It's just cure wounds.
Oh, cure wounds. So you just pat yourself.
Cure my wounds.
Okay. Crazy. All right. So
yeah,
you are here in a room with the water rising. Currently, it is at your ankles. You notice that there's light coming in from the previous room once again. Sunlight.
I'll let everybody get into the room before I do. I've learned my lesson.
I'll go.
I mean, Aaron is the one most geared to survive if anything happens again.
Sing
Alright.
far.
I'll go.
Sing
Or
far.
just one of the low HP people want to go first.
So,
Alright.
Tegan, you go up and the opening is there. The water actually, even despite your heavy armor, just because of the fact that you can't really wash away as it rises with you, you are able to kind of just climb up even in this narrow passageway. The other guys can decide if when or if they're coming up.
I mean, Sage will follow at this point.
Go
You're
up
not
and
going to follow behind Sage.
And I guess Aaron.
yeah, and after them I go up. If anything, I can probably try to catch them. Or
Alright.
jump to the way with danger sense.
All right, as you guys go through this thing of water, it feels almost as if you are leaving the plane that you traveled through. You guys would have gone through hell to get here, surviving Xibabla, as far as you can tell. And as you, Tegan, you are the first one to go through. You get a blast of sunlight, like actual sunlight, and you
Wow,
look up.
vitamin D. Holy mackerel.
You look up, and it's a bit breathtaking. You actually feel Lathander run, like the present.
Shining down on me
like-
after going through hell. And I get his full presence back, and I'm like, oh, baby, yes.
Strong divine hands around your neck once again.
My hair is shorter, I'm singed, and I probably look tired and miserable, but
Fully
oh,
burnt.
baby, this is fantastic.
You probably stand dumbfounded a bit. Who went next, Sage?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sage, as you climb up, you realize that Bane has fully left you and just has swum up full speed, trying to get out of the water. And as you get up as well through this little opening, followed by Gilana, then Orin, you guys look up and see a huge
Heaven.
snake-like creature, green, iridescent, blue, yellow, and red wings like a parrot. It has little tufts of feathers sticking from its head, jeweled eyes that just have different colors for whichever way the sunlight hits it. Sharp fangs. It is coiled just ornately around this huge tree as you look around with the Mayan ruins, the limestone blocks, the carvings in the stone. You guys realize that you are at the top of the mountain on a dormant volcano while the waterfall is in the background and the Couatl looks down at you.
If you ever see roll initiative, I am going to absolutely riot.
I was wrapped up. I hope you know I was wrapped up. I hope you know.
Hey. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a DM plotting how to kill some players next week. Don't worry about it. Thanks for watching Couatl Quest, JAI Community's D&D 5e campaign. If you enjoyed it, you can like and subscribe. And if you want to support our artists, you can do it directly. They're accepting commissions at the moment. You can find Ireland Gentles at Ireland Gentles. You can find Sean Chung at I Am the King Free. You can find Hachi Coke's sister, who did our amazing opening animation, at Hachi Coke. That's HACHIKOEK. And Prince Lane at graphic_Prince. That's GRAPHIK_PRINCE. And you can check the links in our description to see if we've added anything like merchandise or a Patreon page. And thanks to Richard Natu for letting us use his song Too Much for our opening theme. That's it. Stay tuned. See you next week. Is 10d10 fall damage enough?